Hey, this is Jeff at Miller's RV, and I want to tell you a little bit today about how we're doing things different in service than your RV dealership. Hey, before I get started, please do me a favor and just subscribe to our channel, click the notification bell, like this video, and let us know what you would like to have on other videos. We're always looking forward for your content, so we want to make sure that you're informed. That's what we're here for. So today I want to talk about what are we doing different in our service department. What are we doing different than most RV dealers out there? There's a lot of great dealers running around, and we're trying to shift the focus. And we base it a lot of what you see in medicine today. So instead of just constantly chasing illness and trying to just fix when somebody is sick, doctors are now trying to get preventative care to keep you from getting sick. Well, we want to do the same thing. The car industry embraced this years ago, that instead of just fixing a problem, they want to make sure and try to minimize problems in the future. And we do that in a couple of ways. One way is we want to look at maintenance on the vehicle and try to accomplish maintenance before it results in repairs. So whenever you come in for service, our service advisors will go through, look at the unit, and they'll offer any maintenance items we have. So for example, LP check or a fresh water flush of your system, something that is going to make your trip better when you go to take it and hopefully catch any problems that could come up to interrupt your trip or stop you from enjoying your RV, which is always what we're about, is to make sure you get to enjoy the journey in your RV. So that's one thing we're going to do, is we're going to make sure that, of course, the mechanical aspects, if you have a motorhome, oil changes and stuff like that are done with your generator and engine, but also just some RV issues that come up during the summer. Before the summer, we always want to do a coil clean so that your air conditioner is operating at its peak performance before the hot days of summer down here in Louisiana. But another thing we do is called an MPI, which is a multi-point inspection. So when your unit comes into the shop, like this Vista right behind me, when it comes in, our technician is going to take this list and they're going to go through and visually inspect on the unit to look for any potential problems that might result in a breakdown or something that is going to stop you from camping. And so some of these things are, they're going to look at the steps, just make sure the steps are going in and out right. They're going to look at the awning hardware and just see if they see any wear on the awning or any problems visible with the hardware. They're going to walk around the chassis and look underneath and see, do we see any signs of fluid leaks under the chassis? They're also going to check your batteries, look for any corrosion issues. They're going to look at your tire. Even looking at the coupler on the tongue, if you have a trailer, to make sure that that looks good and we don't see any operation issues there. Checking wiper blades. We don't want you to get down the road and have a storm hit and you not be able to see out the front windows. We want to make sure that's done. We're going to look at your batteries. We're going to inspect your wheels and just make sure your grease caps are on, your dust caps are on your wheels, and that we don't see any issues of grease leaking out on those wheels. Little things about looking at underneath the coach. Do we see any problems with your suspension system? Any obvious signs of wear? If you don't have a Safety Plus bar, we definitely would want to recommend that on a motorhome. If you do not have a Safety Plus suspension, it's available for your unit. We would highly recommend that. It's going to give you a better driving experience and a safer experience if something happens down the road. And then one of the big ones, we're going to look at your seals on your slide out and also on the sidewalls and the roof. We're going to look to see, do we see cracking? Do we see signs of wear that is going to be a potential leak? We much would rather recommend, hey, let's fix this now before it causes damage inside the unit. Our focus is to shifting the problem where let's fix it now. Let's not wait till there's a more expensive fix down the road, that then not only are you down for longer, the cost has gone up, but it always seems to me like it happens while you're out on a trip and ruins your trip as well. So we are trying to be preventative instead of reactive. We want to get ahead of the curve and try to fix these issues. And the main purpose of this is so that you are safe and that you enjoy the journey. Oh, before I go, let me tell you one thing real quick. We're not trying just to get you to spend more money. And I don't want people worried that we're just trying to upsell you or cause more costs in the service department. That's not it at all. What we're trying to do is, if we're going to spend the money, let's spend it on the front end and try to minimize the cost down the road. Because if you fix something now, it usually is less expensive than if you wait till it breaks and then you have the damage caused from both the repair and what damage it caused, like a water leak or something like that. So we're not trying to get you to spend more money. We just want you to spend it now so that we minimize the chance of a breakdown, minimize the chance of you getting your trip interrupted, because our whole purpose at Miller's RV is to help you enjoy the journey. Hey, thanks so much for watching. Couple quick reminders before you go. If you haven't subscribed and liked the video, please do that. Leave comments below. We love to go back and forth with our customers, answer questions you have. And again, put those questions. If you want something answered specifically, put it in there. Also, check out one of these other videos. We hope that you enjoy them. We hope you've been educated by them and enjoy the time you spend as well. Thanks again, and enjoy the journey.